I'm your host, John Tobacco. I've been walking these streets through the caverns of Wall Street, pounding the pavement for 25 years. This is Federal Hall. The capital of capitalism is right behind me. This is where the politics meets the economy, and we're going to bring it all to you here on What's the Deal. You are tuned in, if you are not aware of it already, to the newest show on Newsmax TV, What's the Deal? And we answer the question on many topics, what is the deal? We also want to keep the dialogue fresh by having a dialogue that's fun. And now, to keep it super fun, we have April Brucker with us tonight. April, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
I don't like a left hand shake, but I have a feeling your right hand is occupied.
Would you like to see what's on my right hand?
Oh, baby, would I.
But before I do that, I want to tell you
Tell me.
I'm no longer looking for Mr. Right. I'm just desperately seeking Mr. Okay. He's not Mr. Right. He's not Mr. Left. He's not even Mr. Okay. He's Mr. Donald J. Tramp, 45th president of the uninformed states of America. Hello, this is huge. Thank you. I'm the other dummy in the White House. Yes, this is huge.
Okay, thank you for that wonderful introduction of Donald J. Tramp.
Thank you.
What was your inspiration to create a character dummy that looks somewhat like Donald Trump? What made you do this?
Well, the thing is that Donald Trump is the ventriloquist puppet of the Republican Party. He says all the obnoxious things that the Republican politicians want to say but can't. They're too polished. And he says them like a ventriloquist puppet. And I called him Tramp instead of Trump for two reasons. One, Donald Trump's a character. And two, the actual guy has a lot of harmful policies that want to hurt people, and so a Tramp's harmless, and everybody can laugh at a Tramp.
So let me ask you a serious question while you have a silly ventriloquist dummy out in my political talk show. Who do you think has their hand up the back of Donald Trump? When you say he's a dummy, he's a ventriloquist dummy at a Republican Party, who's actually doing this?
Who do I think has my hand up his back? I think it's Mike Pence.
You think Mike Pence is actually running?
Oh yeah,
and Donald Trump is letting Mike Pence.
Fake news.
Do you actually not move your lips when you do it? Can we zoom in on that, Stevie? Can we see?
So do I move my lips? She moves her lips, but I'm not telling you what she said. Oh, you can't say that on TV. Come on, that joke's gonna be huge.
You know,
I know what you're thinking, hey girl. What am I thinking? Absolutely nothing. Oh!
you feel like he's made an impact on the political debate?
I do, actually. He served as credentialed press at the debates in Las Vegas, and people spoke to him.
Really?
He had credentials. Yeah, and we've met a lot of people, we've spoke to a lot of people, and he adds levity to the situation, and I think levity creates the open dialogue that you're shooting for.
You're right. And even if we don't agree with the views, we want to have people have a dialogue. And that's why we call it What's the Deal? Because we bring you the real deal. And I'm not happy with the tone of Donald's hair because his hair is much lighter than that.
Hey, what can I say? This is what happens when you vote against LGBTQ people.
I'm not happy with his skin tone because he's much tanner than that.
Yeah, what do you say about that, Mr. Tramp? You're much toner than that. You're much tanner. Well, what can I say? I haven't had sex with my carrot mistress in a while. I didn't want to know that, Mr. Tramp, and that's a really bad joke. Well, you wrote it, April. You're a liberal snowflake. Stop calling me a liberal snowflake. You called yourself a liberal snowflake. Oh.
You know what? If you can't beat him, laugh at him. Can we do a fist bump, me and you?
Yes, because it's huge.
No, but I want it with you. Okay. On What's the Deal, all views are welcome. We talk about all topics, and we talk with all kinds of people. And April Brucker is completely on the other side of the world from me and probably most people on Earth. But she's a wonderful person. You're a fantastic entertainer, and I want to thank you for joining us tonight.
And thank you for having me.
Give me that left hand again. You're a doll.